Disneyland prices are raising once again. Welcome back, friends. I hope you had a magical week. I've got some really exciting park updates to share with you, one of which has to do with a show that you can actually eat food during. That's right. Not only that, but I've got some really exciting news for our vegan friends. Whoop, whoop. As well as something that even I didn't know about the Disneyland parks that I cannot wait to share. All right, let's get into it. First up, we've got these new princess ears available for purchase. You may recognize these as kind of a throwback item, but there are actually some major differences between the original version of these ears and the version that they are currently selling at the parks. So the headband on this is a soft pink, which is different from the original peach version. Again, if you're not a colors person, you may not notice, but if you know the difference between colors, you can pretty easily tell. The tiara features white pearls in this version rather than jewels, which again, just depending on preference, could be a good or a bummer. If you are a vegan, I've got some great news for you. Disneyland Paris has just added this delicious vegan hot dog to the menu, and it's not just a hot dog, okay? This is a vegan chili dog, and it looks incredible, even to me, a non-vegan. Now, I know it's kind of a bummer that it's just currently being offered in Disneyland Paris, but who knows, if sales go really well, I'm sure they would definitely consider bringing it over stateside for us too. This can be found at Casey's Corner in Disneyland Paris, of course. They've also got a new baseball-shaped dessert, which I am very intrigued by, but again, because of the translation issues, it was kind of hard to find details on. Who knows, but I really want to try it. And if you're stateside like I am, don't worry, you also have a new treat to try that sounds equally delicious, and that is the passion fruit mint julep. Yay! I cannot wait to get my hands on this. It looks so good. It is described as a refreshing blend of passion fruit, mint with a hint of lime. This, of course, can be found at the Mint Julep Bar in Disneyland, aka one of the best restaurants in Disneyland. First things first, we have to talk about the fact that Soaring Over the World is reverting to Soaring Over California for a month, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I need to smell the oranges. I just need that orange smell injected into my veins. The Food and Wine Festival comes back March 4th through April 26th, which again coincide with how long Soarin' Over California is going to be with us. Now, they do not have a released menu yet for the Food and Wine Festival, but just from experience, I can tell you the Food and Wine Festival is always worth it. They're also boasting that there is going to be vegan, allergy-friendly, gluten-friendly, and kid-friendly food available as well. They're also going to be featuring incredible Black-owned businesses, and they're also focusing on women-owned businesses as well, which is super exciting. They've also got a new interactive show coming for kids during the Food and Wine Festival. So this is going to be celebrating an Alice in Wonderland themed cooking show that is coming on Disney Plus very soon, and kids can actually take place in their own cupcake decorating contest with characters and then eat them. That's the most exciting part to me, is you get a free cupcake. On top of being able to decorate and eat a free cupcake, you get a visit from Minnie Mouse. I'm so jealous of everyone ages 3 to 11 right now. And now, possibly an even more exciting update than Soarin' Over California, which is blasphemous for me to even say, but trams are back, baby. Woo! My feet are so happy. If you don't know, currently at Disneyland right now, there are no trams, so you had to physically walk from the parking lot all the way to the park and then all the way back after a long day at the park. But that averages out for some people like me who get around when you're at the park to a 10-mile walk day, and that's a lot. Your feet will finally get a break on February 24th. Woo! Draw a little heart on your calendar. Not only that, but you can actually expect a smoother ride than normal. And that's because while this has been shut down, they've actually repaved the driveways. So things will be a lot less bumpy from here on out. The wonderful world of color. The wonderful world. That's right! World of Color is back, back, you guys! After months and months of maintenance, the World of Color sprinklers are finally back under the water where they belong. Now, they do still have a couple maintenance platforms still out as of the time that I'm filming this video, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before they are gone and we get our beautiful view back once again. As far as when we can actually expect the show back, there is not a particular date that has been set yet. However, on the Disneyland website, it does say to expect it in spring of 2022. It seems to me like we can expect it in an early spring because again, it is only February and they are already back underwater. Disneyland prices are raising once again for 2023. Dun, dun, dun. Bob Chapek, aka Bob Paycheck, is truly living up to his name once again. Now at this point, honestly, I'm just like in a way emotionally numb to Disney price hikes because it happens so often. Like, I feel like every year I can just expect them to continue to raise in inflation, which truthfully has been the record for a really long time. It seems like every year Disney continues to raise the prices. And a reason for this, other than obviously they can get away with it because they're Disneyland, seems to be that Disney is operating on a get some, give some type of operation service where they are updating the parks, you know, adding new lands like Star Wars and new things like the Marvel campus. And because of that, they want their audience to know, hey, we're gonna raise the price because we gave you something really cool to experience. Not only that, but if you count these rising prices with the fact that there is no longer a free Fast Pass system and we only have a paid Lightning Lane and Genie Plus, it seems like prices are going up astronomically because again, for a family of 4, that kind of tactic can really add up. Koala recently did a study where they accumulated all of the Disneyland parks prices over the years and actually calculated with an AI database to figure out what Disneyland prices would look like by 2031, and it is insane. And the saddest part is, I think the prices may reach this point even before 2031, just by the way things are going. They predicted that prices would increase 104%. That's a lot. Prices are not looking very good for us either. An individual adult ticket is predicted to cost $253 in the year 2031. Which again, honestly, at the way things are inflating right now, I could predict us seeing that a lot sooner, unfortunately. Did you know about these 8 secret places in the Disney parks? I'm going to go over 6 secret places that are in the Disney parks and how you can access them. First up is the hidden suite in Cinderella's castle. So if you're about my age, I'm sure you remember the giant sweepstakes competition they were doing to be able to spend a night in this castle. It was incredible. Like, I remember just like being so excited and wanting it so bad. The suite still in fact exists. It's not something that they just did for the one-time sweepstakes and then completely got rid of it. It is still there and it is still functional for guests. The hard part though is getting chosen to actually spend the night here. There's not a lot necessarily known about how you actually get picked to spend the night here, but they do occasionally do contests and sweepstakes like the major one they did back in the day. Number 2, the VIP restaurant at Disneyland. So this restaurant is actually a part of Club 33, of course. I feel like Club 33 always has the cool stuff. And the only way to eat here is either by being a Club 33 member or being a guest of a Club 33 member. I actually did a full video on Club 33 where I actually went in depth with the VIP restaurant, not only talking about what it looks like inside, but also sharing what has been on previous menus. Not only that, but I actually put my name on the wait list for Club 33, you know, just in case I get rich like 14 years from now. Number 3, Disney's exclusive dining salon. So I actually didn't know about this myself until recently. We all knew about the Dream Suite that you could get invited to stay at right above the Pirates of the Caribbean. If you're anything like me, it was your dream. And if you're anything like me, you never got it. But it's okay because they have transformed the Dream Suite into an exclusive restaurant that you can eat at for the very low price of $15,000. Now, if you do rent this out, you get a 5-hour private dining experience for you and up to 12 guests, which again, I'm sure Disney will definitely make it worth your money. You can also watch the Fantasmic show from this balcony if you rent the suite out as well. It definitely seems like you'd be living the sweet life. Number 4, the basketball court above the Matterhorn. Now, I have known about this for a while. I feel like it's pretty well known, especially if you're a California native, but something that I think is really interesting about this is the fact that like most of us will probably never go there. And like if you're not an actual basketball player, even if you're in Club 33, like you really have no business being there. In a way, it's one of the most exclusive Disney experiences because you can't just buy your way into it. And number 5, the most exclusive, probably even more exclusive than the Matterhorn basketball court, is Walt Disney's apartment. So you can see this apartment obviously right at the entrance of the park by Main Street, right above the fire station, where he would spend his nights occasionally in the park. Now, you can see a little bit sometimes through the windows depending on the curtains, but that's pretty much it unless you're a direct descendant of Walt Disney or a cast member that you're probably ever going to see. Number 6, the Lilibelle train car. Okay, this was like my dream as a child. Still my dream now, but I'm less attached because I faced so much rejection. If you don't know, this is like the end caboose train car on the Disneyland train. It is super nice and bougie inside. This is reserved for VIPs. I talk about it in my Club 33 video, but Club 33 guests can also use this space as well. But this special train car was actually named after Walt's wife and has been immaculately upkept in her memory. Number 7, this is one that everyone can go to. Yay! These are the special wishing wells. So the wishing well at Disneyland, at least, I feel like is in a more obvious position, but a lot of people don't know that there's actually a wishing well at Walt Disney World as well. So the wishing well at Disneyland is themed after Snow White. It's right next to the waterfall that has the marble versions of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And at Disney World, there is a Cinderella wishing well hidden in an alcove to the right of Cinderella's castle. And last but not least, the special captain's quarters on the Mark Twain riverboat. So again, this is another one of those special things that you can already do if you're a Club 33 member. But if you're a regular person and have nerves of steel, the word around the main street is you can actually ask a cast member to do this. And you know, if it's not a crazy day, if they don't have a lot going on, they will actually let you, which is so cool and just such a magical way to spend your day. All right, folks, thanks so much for letting me add a little extra magic into your day. I will see you all very soon.